Everyone knows about AI Max for search ads at this point, but did you know that Google just introduced a new feature to at least some accounts where you can do the same thing now for shopping ads as well? And this is something that I believe could potentially be extremely interesting for most advertisers. So we are here in one of our clients' accounts spending about $70,000 to $80,000 a month. And the feature that I refer to is AI Max for shopping that you can see right there. So it's a new tab. Not everyone sees it. Some accounts that we handle already have that feature, and sometimes we get early access to beta features through our reps as well. But there are also many accounts that don't have that feature yet. So what this feature does is if you hover over here and you toggle that little drop down here, it will show you that you can get the best AI powered performance in this shopping campaign by turning on optimize your campaign with AI Max. And what this will do is that Google will now go ahead, look at the search query that the user uses, and it will adapt the title of your shopping listing to sort of be more relevant to the user, right? So if I'm doing this little search right here for Audi A7 tires, for example, right, you get a lot of different tires and a lot of different listings, and some of them might be, not even for that exact model that I'm looking for. Others might be something totally different, and in some cases you have the name right at the front. Now, by default, you should actually optimize the product title so that when I'm looking for the model name, of course, it shows somewhere close to the front. But the point is that with that new feature, Google can do some of the heavy lifting for you. It's also great if, for example, you have a product that has a lot of different benefits, that has a lot of different features, right? And you're unsure which of these you should front load at the very sort of front of the actual product title, because Google can go ahead and say, okay, based on that search query, I want to place this part of your title or this nuance about your product's feature at the very, very front of the product title. Now, it's too early to measure the performance of that yet. We turned it on for a handful of accounts and a handful of campaigns, but I think that's a very, very promising feature. Now, there are more things actually that you can do, because just as with AI Max for search, and also you may know this little option here, final URL expansion from PMax as well, you can allow Google to sort of have certain text customization guidelines, right? So if you want to say, hey, don't mention this or that, don't talk about certain features that are not too important, or don't use certain phrases, etc. We typically don't use that too much because we find the selection that Google makes pretty solid. But you have that option, especially if you are very, very, high on branding. And the more interesting one, I believe, is this final URL expansion toggle. Because what this can do is it enriches your shopping listings by an additional link. And from what I understand, that's basically a search listing where you can say, okay, instead of only sending people to that very particular product page, I also want to give them more context, right? So what if, for example, I type in Audi A7 tires, and I see all these listings over here, but I'm like, yeah, that looks kind of right to me, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I want to look for a product that looks similar, right? For a set of tires that looks slightly similar to that. So my understanding, and I haven't seen those live on the search engine results page myself yet, but my understanding is that what this final URL expansion thing will ultimately do is it allows you to actually give more context with search ads, right? So you can basically tell Google that if the search query, is a good fit for it, and if Google thinks it could add further performance by adding additional URL context, they will, for example, land on the Audi A7 category page, or maybe the Audi category page as a whole, if they click on this additional link, rather than always just landing at this exact product. And you can look at that here. It says, when final URL expansion is turned on, your shopping campaign can show text ads in addition to shopping ads. This way, your campaign can always show customers the most relevant ad and landing page for their search. Now, as you might have guessed it already, there are some caveats to that as well, and you have to be a bit careful. So we have many clients and many brands that sell all kinds of completely unrelated products, right? So if you sell, for example, 100 different health products, or if you sell completely unrelated items, maybe even across across multiple verticals, general store kinds of things. This is probably not for you because Google may draw some conclusions for it and actually send people to a landing page that is where they're not meant to land. But if you have a coherent sort of store within a certain vertical, like in our case, a brand selling tires, a brand selling cosmetics, very specific type of cosmetics, a brand selling very specific type of jewelry, or anything like that, right? Where you have like a closed vertical inside your store, a closed niche. This can be very powerful because people can be sent to different categories. They can be sent to related products. They can be sent to substitute products and so on and so forth. So you have to decide on a case-by-case basis, but I believe this can potentially be an extremely powerful feature where you will just, get potentially a very good CTR boost, and also if you turn this on and it works, a very nice conversion rate boost. And if you now say that sounds like too much work deciding what to do and when, feel free to check this Cartlift Loop page where I will for free sit down, look at your store, and create a loop video just for you, the way that we currently handle brands and scale them, through our Cartlift loops that we are constantly spinning in order to improve their performance when they thought they hit an invisible ceiling already. So check that site out. The link is here in the description. With that said, I look forward to your feedback on this new feature. Let me know in the comments if you have access to it already and if you will use it. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video again. Bye-bye.